Okay, hello. So I was going to do this quest line because it felt like it was going to be like very quest line E or whatever. But then we speak to Harpocrates because we spoke to other Charon and Blackthorn. We told them the Coop is dead and they cry and they say, "Oh my God, this is a new beginning." And Harpocrates did too. But then Clive starts talking about Ultima, and I'm like, "Uh-oh, this is actually useful information." And so far they have spoken about the fact that like Ultima is I'm not gonna say anything here. But what? Wait. Yes. Otherworld. Clive is Mythos. Clive was able to summon the world resist a creature again. But he says that there was no known fact about him other than he leaves a destruction in his wake, and that's just from what he surmised because there's no actual tome that speaks about him. It's like he doesn't fucking exist. Yeah. Man, what a fucking boss fight that was, man. Like, holy hell, that was so good. That was so eventful, so full.
Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully for knowing. Not least of all Sid. You should tell him.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tongs down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in. I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. The thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then? Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Can't see why you couldn't just do this yourself. But okay. Sometime later. That's pretty good looking. That looks heavy as all hell. How are you gonna get that to drop?
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
What?
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
No!
You don't mean...
No.
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
Oh.
Good luck to them, I say.
I was gonna fight you
Right,
today.
I'm off to get some for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
3 more. I was gonna lose my shit. No more fetch quests, please.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming.
Wanna go see your father?
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Whoa.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
Regardless
You,
of the stress.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
Come on.
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right.
Come.
There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So awesome.
Mike told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship.
No, it's not. It's
Let's
a part
sail
of
it around the lake.
No, don't touch it. Someone needs to stand guard and make sure the kids don't touch that damn thing. God.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of.
Final Fantasy.
I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Wow. She ditched it. No.
Is that the thing Toes helped?
Obelisk.
Obelus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
She's gonna put it off.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelus.
She
Don't
left.
mention it.
She freaking left.
What tidings, Uncle?
You... My dear boy, my journey to Canva was a resounding success. The friend I mentioned not only agreed to share the context of his strongbox with us, but his considerable knowledge of the goings-on in the free cities, by which I learned of the endeavors of a certain young friend of yours. Though I, for one, believe Miss Telemon's project to be quite the valiant enterprise, I doubt the Canvarian authorities will take kindly to the unauthorized use of their dockyards, no matter how deserted. And if rumor has already reached my friend, it may not long before the guildmasters are rapping at our door. Which is why I pen you this note. I would like to borrow your man Gav for a moon or two, that he might keep a watch on those who might mean our little fellowship ill, and warn us of any impending attack. I trust that you will give this proposal, no. This absolutely...
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me.
Good.
Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way,
Absolutely.
Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Boom, boom, boom. Fuck. All right.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
The legacy of the crystals.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Was he from there?
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot.
He's so happy.
There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road.
Oh my God,
That's
Goots.
for sure.
Relax.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Oh, okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Yes!
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Hell yeah. Ah. Hello. So a little development has occurred. So I tried to do a little something and try to do side quests, and off camera, because I know, excuse me, side quests are not as interesting. Come to find out, however, that the side quests are in areas that are locked up to me, so I have to do the main story. Great. So I'm not upset about this story. I love this story, so it's not bad that I keep going through it. But well, I guess we'll keep going. As long as I'm able, and then I won't stop the video. I'll just like jump forward.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
It's good.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars. Till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Yes! Oh! The final sin, the Dalmekian Republic.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined.
I haven't used this in a long time. A vast cavity in the earth located in the steppes of the Forgotten, a desolate coastal region in the eastern Dalmekia. Despite the fact that, for centuries, seawater from the Strait of Otha has flowed into the plumbless crater without cease, it shows no sign of filling. The tragic tale that came to be known as the Sin of Zemeckis is said to have taken place here. So it doesn't fill despite of all the water going in. Interesting. That's a problem.
I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power.
Ooh.
The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers.
Wow.
To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominants and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad.
Brilliant.
The road will be busier up ahead.
Just brilliant.
And we'll have to keep our wits about us.
Mm-hmm.
Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
It is one hell of a view. Can't actually wait to kind of traverse over. Where is the water icon? Where is he? I want to know who he is. I want to know.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it. And I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in Storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Grieger, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father. I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
Whoa!
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Rowena!
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring.
That toy is glowing. You see that?
I'm hungry,
that
Father.
toy's glowing.
Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
Wow,
The
just...
Bocklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Whoa! There's so much that we haven't even scratched the surface of, and I want to be able to scratch the surface.
There are no crystals here. We have to keep going. The crystalline dominion is our only chance.
I know, but the checkpoint. This is where we're supposed to meet Goots, isn't it?
That's right. He said he'd wait for us here after replenishing his supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
No trader's pass. No passage.
Hurry, men. I must leave for the Dominion post-haste.
I am hurrying, my lord.
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all. Feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
An excellent choice, my lord.
Ah, Good. There you are.
Clive, I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan. We'll...
Slow down.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't...
Do you remember?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and... Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy month.
So, to get the pass back, we need to find...
I know where! I've got a... No one knows more about what...
Where do we find?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way.
No time like...
You two, I'm gonna check the rest of me.
All right.
You ding-dong. Got fleeced. Somebody took
Let's
your
keep an
trader's
eye out
pass.
for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
Either they're going to sell it to the highest bidder, or probably already sold it, or they went across with the pass and then long gone.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
What in the fuck?
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Oh, wait! Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Bocklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
10 million gil for a carriage? You're out of your fucking mind.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this
Jesus
time?
Christ, that's exorbitant.
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which Little Ben could have done this.
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct?
Favor time.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain.
I thought they were gonna do the explain music.
Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes, and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners, and yet none of the victims' names have appeared on the register of those passing through the checkpoint.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen passes. The same someone who is encouraging the children to steal them. And the same someone who has Goots's pass, no doubt. Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihoods of honest merchants, which is why we've decided to take a stand. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back, and we want to ensure that no more are stolen.
Yeah.
Catch whoever's behind it all, and two birds shall be slain with a single stone.
Is there any other way of getting to the Crystalline Dominion goods?
Savage
They
Clive.
won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait. But the guards will definitely spot you if you try and do that. Like, we don't want to get spotted, right?
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly.
We're trying to get into the Dominion because we need to get some.
But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. Wear that, and he will know you for a friend. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood. Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for some... Ah, Eloise collared you too, eh?
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets.
For one, that they're targeting the traders carrying the biggest packs. Harder to watch your back, see? And less chance of the mark giving chase if they're spot. Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those imps know every inch of this warren like the backs of their hands.
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gate's been trying to track down the children involved. You should go and have a word with her.
Thank you. We will.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we'd robbed his boots off him.
Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now.
What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you watch these two. I'm going after him.
All right.
far. I need to find him before his employers do.
Daddy.
Did you see a boy run past?
There was a boy ran back there.
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hansa. I just want to ask you some questions.
Fine. Not like I've got a choice.
I'm looking for the people who are making you steal.
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd get... I knew they were bad, but it didn't come at all half the time before I started buzzing for them. You know, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on someone.
Hansa.
You found him then?
Jill.
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you... Whatever you do to me, not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guild...
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him!
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goots. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Idiot.
Your sister?
Eloise. Obviously.
Eloise didn't tell us she...
And why would she? Theodore, at your...
Theodore.
What vultures who have made Botla? They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with gil and bullying those without it into joining their flock. I'd been looking into their activities in hope of sparing the refugees. But it seems they've already stooped even lower than I'd feared. Hansa's a good lad. Don't blame... If he and his friends hadn't agreed to work for the Stones, some other poor souls would have. Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you, then we all want the...
I tried to tell you this, or Clive tried to tell you this, but unfortunately, you're not that crafty. You're slow on the uptake. You're snail, molasses.
Oh, where is it?
Slow!
So, what else? We find the Carstone, you get your trader's pass back, and I make Boglad a safe place again.
All right then.
All right. Hansa, where are they?
Couldn't if I wanted to. They always come to town to collect... I tried following them once, but they spotted me halfway down the trail.
We'll try it this time.
Back down the road.
To Lateney's Cleft.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
Not a bad haul today, eh?
Aye. Some of our new recruits are natural-born ne'er-do-wells.
Especially the little ones. That Hans has got nimble fingers, all right.
It'll be a shame when they chop them off. But till then, let's make the most of it.
Scum.
The leaders of the Cast Stones, I take it.
They don't deserve it.
I wasn't planning on
We're ready when you...
Oh, I'm...
Fuck! It's that guard from Botland! Kill him! Kill them all!
And they say crime doesn't pay. Gold chains, rings, purses. And traders' passes. Dozens of them.
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. Now I just need to sort through it all and return everything to the people it was taken from.
We should go and give Eloise the...
Of course. Oh, and, be sure to...
We'll be glad to.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt? My brother isn't getting in your way, I trust?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all. Theo told me he'd been on their trail.
On the trail
And
indeed?
their demise solves 3 problems at a stroke. That of the pickpockets, the bandits pulling their strings, and I only hope yours is among the items you recovered. Only time and... Speaking of who...
You are too kind. Here, Clive. Goods' pass. Ask him to keep a closer eye on it from now on, would you?
I will.
Thanks.
El, I've asked our boys to carry the rest of the goods back. Can I count on your help in sort?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way then, would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, we at the... For a small fee, we will be that goods to market.
I was the first my sister helped escape. If it wasn't for her, I'd have been branded as a boy.
I had no idea.
It just so happens that we are seeking to expand our operation. And who better to join forces with than the leader in the field? Wouldn't you agree, Theo?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same in more ways than one. So what would you say to working together again?
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is ours.
I wonder if it's common
Here,
knowledge that
this is for you.
Clive is the dominant of a group.
What is it?
El has friends in high places, while I have associates in,
Color and compass.
I shall bear it with...
Well, all that remains, Goots' pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted to provide you with a coach of our own. For a discounted price, of course. Say... 9 million?
Absolutely
We'll
not.
try the caravan.
9 million, Jesus Christ. That is 9 times more than I could ever. Wait, no. 90 times more. There we go. Jesus Christ. Absolutely bonkers.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
God, there's so many side quests.
Out of my sight, wench.
If I hear that guy insult branded people one more time, I think I'm going to flip my room.
Come on! Come on!
Jug of snake spit for the road?
I don't care if he does.
What I'd really want to be...
Here you are, Goots.
Me oh, thank... I'll have to say...
So should you. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore.
We do, and we already have. Ms. L's given us a job shifting the truck up with this hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from them. And Goots.
That's all right.
You said you're trained to be a black... Well, I'm gonna be your first customer.
I'll do...
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
And you remember the plan?
Hey guys, this is Editor Titan here. So in the middle of me recording, I realized that I made a mistake, and the mistake long ago when I was actually going through the game, the video was actually remixing the video in order to make it into a different file. I turned the MKV into an MP4 techie stuff. I don't understand, but that's kind of what it was. Unfortunately, the application froze, and because it was in the process of reforming the MKV into an MP4, it successfully did turn the MKV into an MP4, but not directly. It made it shorter because it wasn't complete, and as a result, where the video abruptly ends there, it's supposed to take me all the way to the Crystalline Dominion where things unfold, and unfortunately I lost all that footage. It was probably like an hour or two in length, and it sucks because that kind of had a lot of things in context to it. It's very debilitating for me. Sorry about that. It's very debilitating for me because this is not the first time that this has happened. It's actually happened later on, because by the time I actually have beaten the game, this is the second time. This is technically the first time, but it happens twice. And that's what gets me. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. I'm going to try to do my best to summarize what it is, although you probably would do better off by just like searching up what actually happens, because I can't do it justice. But effectively, the party goes to the Crystalline Dominion. We wait there. While we are waiting there, we kind of just go over the plan, because obviously we are going there to try to, get the crystal. Then there's a cutscene between Dion and Annabella talking about how he's a mongrel and how his mother's actually a whore and not royalty. She goes on this thing, like, oh, royal blood should only be about royal blood. And then on top of that, Joshua speaks with Dion, talking to each other about the plans that they currently have for one another. Joshua tells him about Ultima and how Ultima might be orchestrating things from the shadows. And Dion thinks that the demon is actually Annabella, and he tries to, he comes with his group. He specifically talks with Terrence, the man he loves, and he tells him, and what I'm about to do you forgive me? Am I a bad person? And he says, no. And so what ends up happening is that the Dragoons turn against Sanbreque, and they actually start bombing the place. Now, they're under strict orders not to attack any civilians, so strictly just guards and people of the kingdom trying to, the self-defense wing. Their orders are to make sure that the pretender to the thrones, Annabelle, and the kid Olivier, are dead. He wants those two dead because he thinks that because Olivier was actually made emperor. I think you get to see that. And everything was going to go hunky-dory. Clive and Jill actually go through this place, and what ends up happening is that they're confused. Like, wow, what is going on here? Well, I don't understand. We're slowly getting bits and pieces here. Now, unfortunately, and I don't know if this has happened yet, this is the time of this video, but Bahamut actually starts going ham and destroying everything. And that's why what you're going to see is a wasteland. Bahamut, despite the things that I have told you, things that I have seen that you don't get to see because I can't recover the footage. Literally, I tried everything. And I'm not smart enough to try any. I think it's just gone. But Bahamut starts destroying everything, like all around. It's actually really debilitating to see it happening because, Dion would never want this. But that's what ends up happening. And we're about to get closer to this to try to confront Dion to tell him to stop. Now, you're going to get a beefy video because of all of this, but know that I am very sorry for my incompetence when it comes to making this, because I really did not want this to happen. If I had known that was going to be a thing that occurred, because long story short, I knew that this actually happened, but then I went to the wrong file and saw that file was okay. That's why I was like, oh, okay, nothing bad must have happened. If I knew something bad had happened here, I would have tried to rectify this by digging deep, trying to record it, fix it, but I was looking at the wrong things, and as a result, the thing that mattered is actually gone. So, I'm sorry. And I hope you enjoy what happens next because it's really cool, but I really am sorry. Now, I'm also sorry for what happens next time, but I actually have a remedy for that, but it's going to be low quality. So I'm sorry for that as well. So I appreciate your understanding if you choose to understand. If you don't, it's perfectly fine. And again, I'm really sorry. Okay. So I was wrong. Apparently, when I go to do things, it tells me, oh, progress will be lost upon leaving the area. I sure as shit don't want that being the case. So I guess it's time for me to go.
Drake's tail is right there, Clive.
Oh, it's past time. But remember, Bahamut is still out there.
And I dare say we'll be seeing him again before the night. No more roads.
We'll have to find our own path.
Do you feel that, Clive?
Ether.
Aether floods. So we'll
just what we need. Another flood.
Already turned.
There's no reason to hold back.
The breath of lightning judgment. What a sword that is. Not a fan of that sword. It's way too chalky for my taste. You know, every good sword that I've seen, it seems to have been like fire-based. And the coral sword, that was nice too. Never mind, I was wrong. Joshua!
Is that the Phoenix?
Joshua! What is he doing?
Keeping Bahamut occupied.
Joshua! Joshua!
Do not let his efforts be in vain! We must stop the crystal!
Don't, Clive. It's too dangerous.
Fuck! Hold on, Joshua! I'm coming! We have to save him.
And we will. We just need to keep moving.
You got it, you got it, you got it, you got it! You will not keep me from my brother!
Have again! Not now!
I said no!
Over here!
Come on, come on, come on, come on! We gotta save little bro, Cameron, don't we?
What was that?
Bahamut. He'll kill us all.
There he is. Joshua! I'm here, brother!
Clive. He can't hear you.
Joshua!
They're heading for the heart.
And so must we.
And so should we.
Away from here, man! You're gonna delay us.
This one.
God damn you!
Over here! All yours, Torvald.
It's time to prime, nigga. Or semi-prime. This ability with Garuda is actually pretty fucking broken. The only problem is that I don't like locking onto that. I shouldn't have to. It's just... yeah. If I could disable the lockdown on that, then I would let you. And again, I think it's better for me to fight without the lockdown.
We don't have time for this!
Clive is saying it, bro. I thought that it was another bad one. It turns out it wasn't.
Are those the council chambers? How are they still standing?
I don't know.
Because that's not by accident. That's clearly intentional.
He'll be all right, Clive. He's a survivor.
You are his shield.
We're getting close.
What the fuck? Wait.
It looks like somebody doesn't want us getting any closer.
I don't care what it wants.
Neither do I.
It's a sage! Jesus Christ, that fight was literally the spawn of the fucking devil. I don't know what prompted me to be able to beat it, but fuck. Jesus Christ.
These beasts, they're getting stronger.
We can think about them later. Right now, there's only one thing we need to focus on.
The heart.
Okay.
I needed that. That's better. We might be able to get up through the building.
It's worth a try.
Quiet. There's someone up there.
Is someone there?
Mother.
It's you.
Fucking bitch.
What happened here?
He tried to take him from me. Oh, my boy. My darling boy.
Is this the child you made with the Emperor? Why, Mother? Why did you betray us all?
You have no right. Answer him. We took you in, savage. Show some respect for those who raised you.
You killed everyone who raised her.
Honorable Elwyn, always thinking of his precious homeland. But what worth is a homeland in a world beset by the Blight?
Father did not seek to protect his country. He sought to protect his people.
A leader's duty is not to protect his people. It is to protect the source of his sovereignty. The noble blood that runs in his family's veins. So long as this bloodline remains unbroken, what does it matter if a nation falls? One can always found another. Unlike him, I did my duty. I preserved my line. I bore a son of the noblest blood, to whom the whole world might kneel. That is why I gave Rosaria to Sambrek, that I might join my line with the Lesages and birth a savior of this benighted land, blessed by both Bahamut and the Phoenix!
You sold your country for a child.
Why did he need another? You had Joshua.
I had nothing. You were always your father's son, so very strong and bold and daring, and yet you failed to awaken. Would that Joshua had been granted 1/10 of your strength? Oh! How the nobles laughed that Elwyn's firstborn was surely the son of a concubine, and my own, not long for this world. The shame of it! The shame of being slandered by one's inferiors! How could you ever know how that feels? It should have been you! Why didn't the Phoenix choose you?
Joshua's every waking moment was spent trying to shoulder the burden that you and the Phoenix and the Duchy foisted on him. That's why I became his shield. To help bear the weight.
But what did you do? You betrayed your own blood and surrendered your son to his fate!
Joshua, my darling boy. I never meant to hurt him. The soldiers' orders were clear. He was to be spared. Why did you survive when the only one I truly cared for died?
What? Have you not looked out of the window? Joshua is here! The Phoenix lives on! He's battling Bahamut as we speak!
Please die.
Joshua! Wake up! I am a shield of Rosaria. And I will do my duty.
Let's fucking roll! You know what he's going to do! Ffxvi, come here! Let's fucking roll! Touch my brother anymore! Let's fucking go!
Oh, he's coming through. Oh, this is a fight. This is an ending without a fucking fight. And a fight I am going to give him. Come on. We gotta play a card successfully and properly. What did you do? Oh It's delicious too!
First the heart, then the heart.
Okay. Come on! flare? Stream of light? Ah! Extended exposure to the flame of production stagger catches the initiated abilities. Make managers remember resulting in come on! Alright. Joshua. With me, buddy.
Shit. Can't reach him. Don't do this! No! Brother!
Switching characters? Switching characters? Whoa, whoa. Okay.
I'll come back for you.
But first, we need to whoop some ass. I want to hear the music. Let's go. Whoa! Hey! Yeah! Woo! Whoa! I don't think so! No, I don't think so. Hey, stop touching me. Come on.
Your Highness, stop this! Please think of your people!
We're not gonna play the main thing. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Oh, you can see the blight down there.
We gotta all that shit out of here. Don't interrupt me. Gotta fix your fucking toys. Don't run from me. Whoa! Jesus Christ! Alright, so as long as he has those, that's a problem. Understood. Good, not a problem. 3! I have to stop them. 2! Let's go. Stop this bullshit! My brains! No! This isn't working! Jesus Christ! Is Muhammad normally this fucking strong? Don't you dare!
Clive! Thank the Founder!
You two need to work together. That's the only way this gets resolved.
Now or never, Joshua.
Come on! 1 million damage! Now, Joshua! That's enough of that bullshit! Oof! Oof! What now? No, no. Is he drinking me? We have to stop him.
That was him before he got powerful. Strong. We can't beat him in here. Wow!
Joshua, are you alright?
He's too strong, man. You can't beat Bahamut's power. Not like this.
You have to be stronger than this. Come on, Ffxvi. Show us your true power.
Whoa, what's going on? Wait, what? I don't understand what's different.
Let's fucking roll! We can. And we will. Together. Yes! Are you ready? Ready!
Come on! Let me play this shit.
Ffxvi risen!
I will not allow you to continue this bullshit. Enhanced versions of most Ffrits are available for use as Ffrit Risen. In addition to Wildfire, Ffrit what the fuck? Lightspeed! Similar to Phoenix Shift, which allows for swift approach to a target, Lightspeed can be executed by pressing X. Yes! Oh. And then we're gonna learn all about this shit and more. Swift recovery, hit rush. Not a problem. Yeah, we're, not a problem.
How can we hope to match such power? By trusting in our own.
hot in here.
This is Final Fantasy, baby! We're gaming!
Whoa, whoa, whoa. My shit's going wild. We good? My audio was like going weird for a second. What in the world is going on? What in the fuck? Gotta look at my task manager. Holy hell. My recording, I don't know what's going on, but shit's going haywire. Well, should I turn the game down? Surely it's not just me, it's... Ah, I understand the problem here. Here's what we're gonna do. Okay. Now, I don't know what the fuck happened. Maybe my footage is unusable, I don't know. But somehow I did a fucky wucky. I don't know what happened, but hopefully everything's okay. My shit was glitching out, it caused a big scare. Maybe it's warranted, maybe it's not. I'm gonna keep playing. And I'm gonna hope to God nothing else fucks on me. Okay? Okay. So far, we're moving. Wake up. I know you're not done. What the shit?
You would burn the world.
Zeta flare. Of course. That's a problem. You can't allow him to do that.
Not today. Come on, Joshua.
Come on! Come on! Jesus Christ, dude. Like, what the fuck?
Dion!
There's a wound on his head. I'm guessing where Bahamut. You can heal him. Clive, we know what to do.
Joshua! Clive! My brother. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You're alive. We both are. Nothing else matters. I never dared hope that I would see this day.
Reunited at last.
Jill.
That was Ultima.
It is done. The demon that would tear our house apart is no more. Father.
Jesus Christ, there's so much in between.
The Mother Crystal. It's collapsing.
Right. We need to leave.
No. Wait. I owe him a debt.
Fine.
You should have known better than to touch him. Every time he takes more of the...
Don't reinforce the walls. Report, Captain.
Can nothing be done to call them off?
I regret not, Your Radiance. The Dragoons answer to none but His Imperial Highness. The Council is powerless to intervene.
We're hearing reports of rebel
Madness is this, Dion.
throughout the neighboring districts.
Focus all efforts on extinguishing the fires around the capital. The city can wait.
Don't, Daddy man, go!
Your Radiance.
And I want you to find out
Make sure the doors are locked.
next move.
By the light! Dion, have you taken leave of your senses? Call off the Dragoons at once!
Fear not. The populace will come to no harm at their hands. I am here to save you, Father.
Save me?
A creeping darkness hides in the heart of Sanbreque. It stems from your wife, the traitorous Annabella.
Not another word, Dion.
Father, though you may not see it, the darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself. But I bid you remember, there was a time when you ruled not with cruelty, but with compassion. Why now do you turn your back on your people? Why now do you seek to stoke the fires of war? You too have borne witness to this change, Your Eminences. And you know, as well as I, who is responsible for it. A puppet now sits upon the throne, but cut his strings, and the Master loses the power!
What?
Dion, you bear steel before your Emperor?
Guards! Take him!
For every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. Those were your words. But when the last of your citizens has fallen, and all of their homes have been reduced to ash, what will become of your empire? Of its rulers? Of your god?
Fuck!
As the Mother Crystals crumble one by one, and the Blight sweeps in to claim all that we hold dear, our people look to their Emperor for protection. Yet he labors not to secure their futures, but to seize what is left of the twins for himself! Even if it should come at the cost of everything his loyal citizens have labored to build!
Dion, You must understand.
A small price to pay, is it not? You've been blessed with great power, Dion. Enough to win me the world. So go, claim Valisthea for me, brother.
I find it hard to believe that he's that fast.
Dion.
Gods! Gods!
Father.
Poor father. How he doted on his children. That he would die to protect me was plain. It was but a matter of when.
You planned this?
You did well to endure so long. But you broke in the end, as I knew you would. And now Muthos approaches. Put him to the proof. I would see if he breaks. Go, Bahamut. Kinslayer.
I understand. The kid forced him to go feral.
Not again.
Brother?
Shut the fuck up! Get up! Get that out of my screen! Go! Go!
It's a long story.
You cannot stay here, Mother. Come. Take my hand.
Get away from me! This is all just a dream, just a bad dream! You will not take me, Shadow! You will not take me!
Yes! Yes! Goodbye, bitch! Let's fucking go! Eastpool sends its regards! Roast that fucking bitch.
Mother.
The place crumbleth down. The city crumbles down. It crumbles down.
Is it his consciousness that weaves your wills together? Consciousness that blurs the boundary between your own will and that of others? Then we shall set you apart once more. The ties that bind you shall be severed, and humanity return to its proper place. By primogenesis shall a new age of reason begin.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Relax, Your Majesty.
You're the next one.
Don't you want to play? It's been a long time.
If that is your wish.
Men, you are as meek as all the others.
The fuck?
Such feeble creatures. Gifted the power of icons, yet slaves to fickle emotions which usher you to your doom.
What the fuck?
And so you bind your fragile wills with strands of consciousness.
The wretched handiwork of a wretched people.
The sons of fire were united at last, and for but a moment their flame burned bright. Soon, Muthos shall become our perfect vessel.
And then shall the world be remade.
Not before the bonds are severed, of trust, of respect, of love. Only when every strand of consciousness is cut away, may Muthos return to our side. By primogenesis shall all be undone. Mankind shall be rid of his wretchedness, and Muthos of his will. But while he yet clings to it, he has the power to forge bonds anew, and so we bid you. Find Muthos, and sever everyone.
To destroy that which has no physical form, you ask the impossible.
There is nothing your black blade cannot cut, Odin. We shall unite with Muthos, and bring forth a new world. So long as our vessel remains unclaimed by humanity.
It shall be done, Master. My will is yours.
Wow.
Mother.
Wow. This shit is fucking deep. We have conquered most of what's here. Literally all that's left is Waloed. And their crystal. And their crystal. So much. Too much. Too much.
How is your brother?
Asleep since I returned from the Dominion. Taya says he should be back on his feet soon enough. For a while, at least. She discovered something on his chest. A swelling circled in stone.
The curse. For every mountain we climb, another rises up to greet us, doesn't it?
No, that's Ultima. That's not.
It's never ending. Even the sky seems to have grown tired of it all.